Are they dead? I took care of it. He's close. I can feel it. This is the last stop. Remember, we do what we have to do.
Then I can hurt you. Sit quietly and we will control all that you see in here. So quick to kill, sir. Maybe you will have to kill. Defenders on the alert. This soldier's got the killer instinct. Maybe you have to kill. Cunning, ferocious. Defenders on the alert. This soldier's got the killer instinct. The killer instinct. Speed. Time for a bullet. Maybe sure. Well planned, test.
Breaking news. After the recent assassination attempt at Dr. Olson's last rally, which ended in a shootout between law enforcement and the attacker, the suspect who was ultimately killed was discovered to be one of the fugitives wanted by the DoD. Despite this, Olson has decided to continue on his campaign trail, with his next stop being Greenville.
Mr. Olson, what do you have to say in regards to the investigation into Project Youthful Sword? Is it true that you oversaw the experiments mentioned in the testimony of the whistleblower?
Well, that's a very insightful question, Ms. Al Ghul. Unfortunately, I'm not really at liberty to discuss any of the details of the project, but what I can tell you is that the results have been a resounding success.
What about the two escapees of the project? Do they pose a danger to the public? And if so, what measures are being taken by the DoD to ensure the capture of these fugitives?
As I've said in my previous statements, the DoD is committed to the retrieval of all assets released without prior authorization. This case is no different.
Sightings have been flooding in across the East Coast of two armed adolescents that match the description of the fugitives given to Congress during the testimony. Can you confirm or deny the use of children in these experiments?
As I said, I can't discuss any of the specific details, but the bottom line is that we have made a significant advancement in developing another tool for use against our enemies, both foreign and domestic.
Are they considered to be dangerous?
They are to be avoided by members of the public at all costs. As for my message to the people and my message to the enemies of America, I only have this to say. The DoD is committed to upholding honor, truth, justice, freedom, security, and most importantly, we intend to keep the peace.
Breaking news. Shots have been fired at the Olsen rally. The suspect, who is believed to be one of the remaining DoD fugitives, has fled the scene. Olsen was taken back to his residence in Greenville Heights shortly after the attack, and the police say the suspect is on foot and headed in the same direction.
When I joined the DoD as a researcher, I had the dream of creating a new race of humans that have ascended their humanity. The perfect killing machines. You and your brother were the only successes. However, I made the mistake of saying, "Do as thou wilt."
Your brother was imperfect.
Did you really think I'd be at that rally? That I'd be so foolish? Have a seat.
Where's your cable manners? Better. Thank you. You're excused.
You turned us into monsters.
I turned you into monsters. What about the owners of that house you're living in? Did they give it to you? Out of the kindness of their hearts?
I did what you designed me to do. To survive.
I gave you free will. Don't be ungrateful!
We were never free. Was he free?
You know, I got stories about your brother. When you were born, your code name was Cain, and his was Abel. And like Abel, he died because he was weak and imperfect. And like Cain, you will wander the earth forever for the sin of murder. You know what that makes me? Yahweh! Lord of the skies! King of kings! Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair! So what? You're gonna do it? You're gonna blaspheme against me? Your creator? Your God? I don't owe you anything! You're not my creator! You're not my father! You're not my God! I'm going to do what you designed me to do! Except this time, it'll be for good! This will be the last murder I ever have to commit!
Authorities say the suspect was holding a hard drive which contained damning evidence of Dr. Michael Olsen's human rights violations under the Department of Defense's Useful Sword program as the project's lead scientist. The now confirmed claims of children being used in these experiments has been widely criticized.
I'm sorry, I wanted revenge. I just wanted to avenge you for what they did to you, and instead,
It's okay. It's over now. They can't hurt you anymore. Rest easy.
Johnny, get your gun, get your gun, get your gun. Take it on the run, on the run, on the run. Hear them calling you and me, every son of liberty. Hurry right away, no delay, go today. Make your daddy glad to have had such a lad.